What's up, everybody? We're talking about the token that is leading all the meme coins when it comes to the runs that have been seen in this most recent bull run for crypto, or just quick little run for crypto. As Bitcoin hit 72,000 dollars, and somebody had a heart attack when I said 50, and Ethereum has hit now $4,000 and is up 3% for the last 24 hours. So Solana's hit for 147, not thousand. I'm giving so many people heart attacks. Let's just cut it here and just state Pepe is running. We look at the trading volume and we see that their trading volume is up 30% to now $1.6 billion in the last 24 hours. Not only that, the market cap has ran up as well. They're up 4%, nearly 5% for the last 24 hours, market cap wise and price wise, and has hit a new all-time high of 509343. I'm really hoping to see that broken. Really hoping, really hoping to see that broken, man. And really liking what Pepe is doing and the opportunities that are there for Pepe and investors as well. Let me know if you're holding high or holding long or holding short for Pepe down in the comment section down below. With all that being stated, though, let's get into the trading volume and analysis of Pepe and exactly what the chart or what the price is doing, right? So we're going to go and look at this at a 1 day breakdown, and we see that there is a little bit of a decline happening ever since 30 minutes before recording this video. So we're going to click on the biggest trading pool for Pepe and figure out, okay, what are the big boys doing, or what's the majority of people doing? And we can see in the last 15 minutes, the large sales have drastically outnumbered almost every category. It outnumbers every category, but almost every category combined. We see that they make up 33% for our trading volume for the last 15 minutes, large sales do. And we see that when it comes to the small buys, they make up 7%. The medium buys make up 15%. And so do the large buys. They make up 15% as well, but the large buys are like 0.19% higher than the medium buys. So combining the small buys to the medium buys, you know, it gets swallowed up by the large sales, and then you add in the large buys, and it's like, okay, you're cool, you're in the green, but then you throw in the medium sales that make up 20%, and the small sales that make up 10, 11% of the trading volume for the last 15 minutes, and that explains why the price has gone down. And then we can break this out into a 30-minute chart or 30-minute money flow analysis, because that's what we said. This has happened. This sharp decline, or this decline in general, is not sharp, but this decline happened in the last 30 minutes. And we see this 35% does devour every small, medium, or large that transpired in the last 30 minutes. And this is large sales themselves. This makes up 1.4, or the large sales has, dang, this is a large number. 1.4 trillion Pepe tokens were traded in the format of large sales. You add on the fact that there was 20% of the transaction, or 20% of the transactions that transpired in the 30 minutes, last 30 minutes were medium sales, and then 11% or yeah, 11% was small sales. Yeah, it's gonna cause for a decline in price. But then we expand this out into a 4-hour chart, and we can see, okay, people are buying, or people were buying. We see that the large buys actually made up 22%. It's just the large sales made up 8, or not 8, but 30%, 31%. And it makes sense because as we looked at this whole chart, we see that there is a period where a lot of people did get in around this time period. Like, yes, we are now seeing 1.59 billion dollars of traded assets, but look at this. We see that when Pepe was hitting that all-time high, their old all-time high, 1.72 billion. 1 point, and then we see 2.5. There was a 2.7, a 2 point, 3 or 2.1 traded day as well. And then you have down here as well, you have 100 million to like 30 million to $100 million of assets just being traded either to or out of Pepe. And some of these people, that don't get it mistaken, some of these big transactions were buys for Pepe. So now they're seeing a nice little increase on their money. They're seeing a 4x on their money. I don't blame them for selling. I know we want to be in crypto the people that are like hold forever and wait for the 150,000 return. But some people that got in at this point are just happy with the 15,000% increase that they saw. Some people are just satisfied with that. But that is what happened. That's what's going on, and that's my analysis for the last 24 hours, or at least for the most recent time period. We can look at the whole 24 hours, and we see it is accurate with the price actually flowing upward. We can even see that the inflow for the last 5 days is a large positive inflow as well. So we're seeing inflows that are positive when you look at the whole picture. We're just looking at the short-term picture. And in the long-term picture, we see the large buys make up a lot. They make up 25%, really 24.67% of the transactions that were executed in the last 24 hours, with the large sales accumulating to 25.31%. But here's the kicker: the medium sells are greater than the or the medium buys are greater than the medium sells, and the small buys are greater than the small sells. So while people were buying and selling a lot of Pepe, people are also incrementally getting their bags more so than people were incrementally losing and removing their bags from the slot. So I'm just saying all this to say I like where Pepe is at. I'm not scared entirely from what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some good things as far as inflow and quality wise. The quality of the trades are higher or in the positive for the inflow, but the quantity might be a little lacking right now, but I'm not too concerned. We look at the highest traded decentralized exchange pool and pair for Pepe, which is Pepe to wrapped Ethereum on Uniswap version 2, and we can see that there was $16,000 traded. Excuse me, sorry about that. In the last 24 hours, 800 of those 807 buys were executed and 747 sales were executed, meaning there was more buys in total than there were of sales. And when you look at this a little bit further, give you guys the chance to at least glance at this and pause the video. But we can see $30,000 buys, $30,000 sales, $10,000 sales and buys. And honestly, let's just be honest. We're not really trying to see anything less than $5,000 on our screen. So we're going to break it down to tell us that only show us the big dollar buys and sells so that you guys, if you guys want to wallet watch and paper check, then go ahead and paper check and get that limitless bands and look at the people with limitless bands seemingly because my gosh, 47,000, $45,000, $46,000 buys and sells in crypto. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, hey, if you guys are watching this channel, be sure to donate, man. Please donate. Especially if you want to complain about my audio or quality or anything of that nature, man. Let's get me an editor. But no, so that was the biggest, those are some of the biggest trades that transpired with Pepe on that pair. And then we'll look at the version 3 pair of Uniswap and wrapped Ethereum to Pepe, and we can see 570 buys, 354 sales. Now we see a different glance too because we see in right now, first 4 minutes ago, $3,000 a buy, and then a minute before that, $45,000 buy. And I said $3,000 sell. I think I meant $3,000 buy, $45,000 buy, and then sh- talk about back-to-back big hitters. $50,000 sell, $33,000 sell. And like, man, what? Man, what? We only want to see the 5,000s. We only want to see the 5,000. But man, what? Man, what? It's crazy. That's when you know you in a different bracket, bruh. That's when you know you in a different weight classes when people hitting y'all with these type of transactions with the normal. You need your liquidity strong for those days, or at least some. Well, if you're a meme coin, you don't want your liquidity strong. You want it to be a little lesser so that you can be very volatile and have them nice little bull runs and be like, hey, we just 100x a couple people's bags, which they did. They 100x a couple people's bags as we saw that 15,000% increase all time. Yeah, man. So these are some of the transactions that have transpired for the last 24 hours with Pepe, and that is an understanding or just a glance at, okay, this is how we got into the position that we're in. Because I mean, like I said, we go back 30 minutes, we see a $50,000 sell, $33,000 sell, $37,000 sell, $41,000 sell, and that is 4.75 billion tokens of Pepe, by the way, so that you know how much they're actually trading. 30,000, $27,000 sales. And when you get outside that 30-minute period and you see, okay, we had some buys. We saw some buys. So it makes sense. Things make sense once we look at the charts and really look at why things are moving the way that they're moving. And that's what I'm here for. So if you want more of this, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know when I, yes, upload. And be sure to share this video with other people that buy Pepe or are thinking about buying Pepe that aren't really sure about, oh, I don't know what's going on. All I see is just green and red. What's actually transpiring? What is actually happening? And you are yourself might be a holder and was like the same thing, who's actually bullish on Pepe, but just don't know the reasons why. You just have a strong feeling. And this could be an explanation for your strong feelings, and it can be an explanation for somebody else's strong feelings and sentiment. But yeah, definitely be sure to share this video with as many people as possible and help my channel grow. Because even if you don't donate, you can donate by sharing the video, leaving a like, and subscribing. With all that being stated, though, it's these Scripture Legends signing out. You have a blessed one and stay safe. Peace.